Okay, then, welcome to SAFC Fan TV. And like us, I'm sure you've just watched Shrewsbury. Oh, I've spelled Shrewsbury wrong in me.
Shrewsbury. I forgot. Yes.
Have you just noticed?
Oh, no. Anyway, well, we won't go there, but our graphic designer will be sacked for doing that, missing the S off there. Sorry to Shrewsbury fans. And anyway, we just witnessed it. We've done the live stream down there with Jack and Dino. It's finished Shrewsbury 2, Sunderland 1. We're all gutted on here. Our unbeaten away record's gone. Jack, overall, you know, I know it just wasn't good enough, but what do you think? I mean, what's your thoughts on it?
To be honest, yeah, I thought in the first half it wasn't too bad. I mean, we went in half time, 1-0 up. And the challenge just a few times. Matthews dealt with it. But more importantly, the defence was dealing with it. And I think we didn't create loads of chances in the first half, but there could have been more. You know, Donald Love blocking a shot. Jordan Jones a shot from the corner that could have easily went in. Of course, O'Brien got his goal. You know, I'm sure those other chances in the first half as well. And they didn't challenge us much. So I was really confident. But then in the second half, it just seemed as if we let that all go. And see, they got in, they had chances, and I mean, we were feeling on the live stream with Remy Matthews that it was the goal that got disallowed. But the first goal as well, it's those fine margins, those silly errors that are causing us to drop points. We'll keep dropping points because of individual errors, and unless we can solve that, we're not going to get promoted because we keep dropping points. We've lost the day from a leading position, and that first goal that caused them to score the second goal, essentially, when you think about it, was down to an individual error from Remy Matthews, who I don't know why on earth he's been brought in. Burgess, he's made a couple of mistakes recently, but let's be fair, like the incomparable is keepers. Burgess is far better from what we've seen of him. So I don't know why, unless Burgess is injured, which then again, why put him on the bench? I can't see why on earth Matthews has been brought in. As I say, it's those fine margins and those individual errors that are costing us. And I think we just stopped everything that was positive in the second half.
Right, okay. We'll address individual parts in a second. Dino, overall 2-1. I mean, did Shrewsbury deserve that 2-1 win?
Well, I'm pissed off for the simple fact I think Lee Johnson got it totally wrong. I don't get it. How can you name your starting lineup, then say Luke O'Nine's injured, but yet Luke O'Nine comes on? Baffles me. I was actually excited to see Scown and O'Nine in the middle to see what they could do, and we ended up bringing O'Nine on as a centre back. I mean, are we doing the Phil Parkinson thing again, playing Luke O'Nine out of position? Because I'm starting to get wound up by it now. I mean, Remy Matthews, why is he putting him in? Lee Burge has been a scapegoat for how many weeks, and everyone's saying, "Oh, Remy Matthews is better." Please tell me how Remy Matthews is better. Look at the mistakes he made today. I believe if Lee Burge was in goal for the second goal, people would be jumping on Lee Burge's back saying he should have claimed that. Why is it not the same for Remy Matthews? Yeah, Vogan's lost his man, but the ball drops in the 6-yard box. The keeper should be coming for it. That's my opinion. If you don't like it, well, that's up to you, but that's my opinion. On the game as a whole, I thought first half we weren't that bad. We scored a really good goal. Charlie White, O'Brien linking up. O'Brien puts it away comfortably. He could have missed. He didn't. He put it in the back there. Great, going to half 1-0 up. And then Remy Matthews makes a mistake of punching the ball, but it goes backwards behind him. I still don't understand how that happens. I think it was Rhys Williams or Landell who got the head onto it. And then the second goal, he cuts inside, he whips it to the back post. Vokins loses his man, but Matthews should claim it, in my opinion. They slot it in. And it could have been 3. We all know it could have been 3. Remy Matthews catches the ball, drops it, and then it's a bit of a scramble on the line. And I think it was given for offside, or it was a foul. I don't know. But if it was a foul, we're very lucky because that wasn't a foul. Remy Matthews dropped the pig and ball. And on a whole, yeah, probably they did deserve to win. They'd done more than us, and it wasn't good enough. It was absolutely shit. I'm fuming.
Well, you know, I've got to say, the second half was far better than the first half, purely because my stream froze, so I didn't see the first half. So I enjoyed the second half a lot.
You enjoyed the second half where we got
You
beat?
enjoyed that?
Yeah, well, I didn't see the first half. No, it's just frustrating. I mean, there we are again, taking the lead. I mean, it happened on Saturday, and you can, you take the lead, and then they just, I don't know if I'm taking any positives out of it. I've got to say, we are creating chances. I haven't got a clue what was going on with the Luke O'Nien thing at the start. Be interesting to see what comes out in the press about that, because if he's injured, he's injured. He's not put on the bench. I just don't get it. The goalkeeper situation then, I mean, we said on the stream, I think was it Jack? You said it was a tale of two goalkeepers.
No, it was me.
You, Dino.
I was going to say, I can't remember saying that.
Their goalkeeper for me was terrific. I agree with you, Dino. That third goal they scored, which was disallowed, again, be interesting to know, was it offside or was it a foul on the keeper? But there's no way it was a foul on the keeper. Remy Matthews messed up. So let's talk about the keepers then. Why initially would you drop Burge and put Matthews in? Jack, were you happy about that change and then the performance of Matthews?
Of course, I was happy to see Burge come in. He's made a couple of errors. Not going to deny that, but you can't say that Matthews hasn't made more. If you look at the ratio between games they've played and errors, it seems if Matthew makes an error just about every single game he's played. He didn't make one when he played against MK Dons, but that's it. Burge, he can go 5-10 games and then he'll make an error. But you can kind of forgive that because he is a decent shot stopper, because he is 9 times out of 10. So I was infuriated to see Burge drop. I'm not gonna die. He does make the odd mistake here and there, but I think he's the best we've got. If we could sign someone else, that was better, then fair enough. But he's good enough when you look at the options we've got, I think, really. So I wasn't happy to see Matthews come in. I think when Matthews came in, well, as I said, he had a decent first half, to be honest. There was a couple of small things to deal with, but he dealt with them. He came out, he collected the ball, commanded his box well, stopped the shots, and then the second half came and he made the error for the first goal, and then for what would have been their third goal, I think it was, when it got disallowed. I don't know what it was got disallowed for. Definitely wasn't the foul on the keeper, because the ball just comes in and he just flaps. The ball just comes through and no one's anywhere near him. So to me, Burge has got to start, and Matthews doesn't even get a chance anymore now. He's I wash my hands with him, like. Well,
I know we said, I think we're all in agreement that Matthews was at fault for the first goal. Jack, you don't think he was at fault for the second?
No, I don't. I said that on the stream. A lot of people might say he should have came out and collected it, or he should have reacted quicker. For me, I don't think he had enough time to react. Put the responsibility down to Jake Vokins, who, after a disappointing debut, made that mistake today, where it was Sean Morley came in from the right-hand side and Vokins just wasn't checking over his shoulder, and he had no idea he was there until it was too late. He came in, by the time he's turned around and looked, balls in the back of the net. If he'd been checking over his shoulder and looking for his man, then he could have marked him. He could have done something about it, but
no,
unfortunately he didn't. And I think you can blame Matthews for Chapman's goal, to be fair, because I don't think he had enough time to react to it.
Right, and Dino, we were in agreement. Obviously, Matthews at fault for the first goal, but you think he was at fault as well for the second, yeah? Do you want to explain that?
I'll explain it, right. If Burge was in goal and that went past Burge, everyone will be going, why is Burge not commanding his box? The ball drops on his 6-yard box. That's where the ball drops. That's where he scores a goal. So you're telling me your keeper can't catch the ball? Of course he can. I mean, if Lee Burge would get the stick, I'm giving Remy Matthews the same stick, because Lee Burge is Sunderland's scapegoat at the minute. Everyone's been crying out for Matthews to be in goal. Matthews went in my opinion, made the 2 mistakes for the goals. Yeah, Vokins made the mistake of not marking, but still, your keeper should be clearing that up. It bounces on the 6-yard line. If it's in the 6-yard line, that means the keeper can grab the ball. So that's my opinion. I think Remy Matthews had a shocking game. I really do. He's not good enough. people can say about what they want about Birch, but he's better than Remy Matthews 100%. Everyone might say Lee Birch is crap, but that's who we've got. Deal with it. We can't get anybody else.
Yeah.
He's not John McLaughlin. Forget John McLaughlin's gone. He's not our keeper anymore. Lee Birch is our number one. Get used to it. Back the man, because Remy Matthews isn't good enough. And if Remy Matthews stays in goal, we won't even get playoffs. You've got no chance, because we got him from a relegated team. That means he's a relegation goalkeeper, whereas Lee Birch is a proven League One goalkeeper.
Right, fair enough. I think it's harsh to blame him for the second goal, really. But regardless of that, I mean, even if we'd scored, we was pressing at the end, and their goalie made, quite a few saves.
That's the only positive Philly you can take. Yeah. That's the only positive you can take. We tested their keeper, and the keeper made.
Yeah, but
saves.
But this is what I'm saying.
On another day, we'll come away with 3 points. I think.
Even at the end,
but I'm not going to say that excuses it.
Yeah, even at the end, I mean, if we'd have got one in and got a draw, it's just, I mean, I'm sick, I'm fed up, because I honestly thought, I'm the most positive person out here, honestly. I really am. And I thought we're turning the corner. I thought things were starting to gel with the Lee Johnson, these new players coming in, and And I thought, this is it, we're going to kick on now. And it's just like we've just taken these steps back now. The last couple of games have just been poor. Quickly, because we need to wrap it up really and get this on the channel. We got Doncaster on Saturday. Now, I mean, how scary is that? I mean, Doncaster are absolutely flying. What do we need to do? I mean, I suppose it's difficult because we don't know the situation with Luke O'Nien. But like I said, we was, happy to see how Luke O'Nien and Scowen would have worked in midfield. It was what? Fleetwood 2.
Yeah, I've just got that up. They've conceded twice in 6 minutes. Fleetwood 2, Doncaster 1.
Right. Oh well, Doncaster are not that good, and we're playing them obviously on Saturday. It's scary. I mean, if Luke O'Nien's fit, are we likely to see him, put him in with Scowen in midfield? What do you think? Keep it brief, and then we can get this done, Jack.
Yeah, definitely. We were buzzing to see Scowen and O'Nien together in midfield. That's 2 players with plenty of legs. Scowen is a bit more suited to defending, and O'Nien is a little bit better going forward. It seemed as if it was the perfect mix for when you've got those like 2 centre midfielders together in what's like a 4-4-2, 4-2-2, whatever you want to call it. I've wanted to see him in midfield. A good run of 5 to 10 games in midfield for the longest time, and he's just not getting it. It really irritated us when Leppert came in for him, because Leppert is just a completely different player. It's a completely, as much as I do like Leppert, it's a completely different game with him in the midfield to O'Nien.
Tino, then, would you like to see that on Saturday? Those 2?
Well, I would, but this was the game to try it if Luke O'Nien was fit, because Shrewsbury are further down the table and Doncaster are a hard team. So when we play against Doncaster, we'll go probably defensive and we'll play Leppert and Scowen again, because we can't afford to give up the centre midfield battle. But against Doncaster, I think we're just going to bend over and just take a walloping, because that's what I feel like is going to come. Simple as that.
I'm so glad you said that, because as soon as you said bend over and take, I was like, no. Well, look, that just about wraps it up from us here. We're gutted. We're all gutted. Like I say, if I've got to take a positive out of it, we're creating chances, and maybe we're unlucky. We've got Rod Stewart to come back fit. Maybe he's the man to be there, Johnny on the spot, and just bang him in. Who knows? But Saturday, I still think there's still far too many games left to say that we're not going to be in amongst it at the end. So. From a depressed 3 down here, from myself, Wee Philly, from Jack Dodds and Dino, it's finished Shrewsbury 2, Sunderland 1, and we're gutted, aren't we, lads?
Yeah. I'm pissed off more than gutted. Pissed off.
Yeah, I'm annoyed because it was those silly decisions and it was silly decisions, and we did create chances, but unfortunately we just didn't convert them.
Right, no problem. Look, we'll be back. We'll discuss this in depth on Thursday Night Live, and hopefully there might be news of a takeover and stuff like that. So we'll see you then. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all on Thursday. Before we go though, I just want to say,
every time.
See you. Ta-ra.